Hello, Gemini. So, this beginning of this reading is illusion and confusion. I feel like you feel as if you know what's going on around you, and you're fairly certain, but I feel like your facts are mixed with some lies as well. Meaning that there's just enough truth for you to prove it to yourself, but there's an underlying lie that is being covered up, withheld, sugar coated, something along that line. And I feel like you know it because it's almost like my jaw wants to clench. Um, you know that everything is not on the up and up. You have potentially seen some odd behaviors or behaviors that contradict the storyline that has been told to you or that you have believed in um, the near past, meaning not 100 years ago, but, you know, in the past. And you're kind of keeping an eye out because you're not 100% certain of what the truth is. You think you have a handle on it, you think that you know, but there's doubt because you're seeing something that's telling you otherwise. But I get the feeling that part of the reason why you are not taking hold of this information is because it may not be working in your favor. Um, it could actually potentially cause delays or not the outcome that you wanted, something like that. But there's like a inner battle going on. It's almost as if I saw a meme one time. It was talking about if you could get $10,000 in one day, but the catch was that the person you dislike the most gets $50,000 that same day, would you do it? It's kind of one of those. Um, you may not want this outcome. You may be feeling as if it's unwarranted or something to that degree, but there's some reason you don't want this truth to be truth. And I can't say for certain how much of what you know is true, but I can tell you at least 10 to 15% of what you have been told or what you have believed in the current situation, at minimum, is a facade. And I feel as if you've been acting on the facade. It's out of trust, but it's also a bit of frustration. For whatever that means. There's little pieces of truth that are coming out that you're holding on to, but you're not really fully embracing. And it may be that it's been a situation that's been very heated or very intense. You've had to keep your guard up. You've had to really stay on the defense. But I feel as if, like I said, there are some things coming out you're holding on to. You're not letting them go. You're not letting them out of the bag, so to speak. You're kind of keeping them shoved off in a pocket somewhere that I might use this later if I have to. And it's holding things up. And it could be causing blockages within you and within your relationships because you're not being free and truthful to the full extent. And there is a bit of it's not guilt as in I feel sad, but it's a guilt as in I can't let you know this kind of feeling for whatever that means. Anyway, so there's been conflicts. For some of you, it could be spiritual in nature. For others, it's more just about kind of your new path, the direction that you're going in, and you don't want your carriage to get turned around, basically. And so rather than exposing the full truth, you're holding on to it. That's the overall feeling. But there's going to be a transformation in the situation. It's funny because Pisces got that card as well. So something in the situation is transforming. There is more clarity. What you do with it determines the outcome. But also keep in mind that sometimes when you withhold information from other people, they do the same thing to you, which disrupts the flow, which causes now that they don't trust you to tell the truth, they don't freely tell the truth, and so you meet a lot of roadblocks. So I'm trying to make you understand the yin and yang kind of concept here, that it's important that even if the information is not what you want to put out there, ultimately trying to hinder another person indirectly begins to hinder you from there on. And this may not be about you. This could be about somebody in your situation. But that's the overall feeling. It's the feeling that somebody is holding on to some information. They're keeping a tight lip about something that could really make a difference and get that wheel spinning again. So I just want you to think about that. Let's not live in the illusion and the confusion. Let's start to open up those gates so that we can get the flow going back again. Okay, guys? So if this resonates with you, please give it a thumbs up. Feel free to share it. And if you're not already subscribed, please do. And I'll see you again soon. Bye.